this video, I will tell you about the dimensions in AutoCAD. Located under the Annotate tab in the Dimensions panel, we can use these commands to set dimensions on our screen. Here, we also have dimension tools under the Home tab in the Annotation panel. The dimensioning method we use most often is linear, aligned, and angular. We also have radius and diameter as well. The ones apart from these are the extra sides of dimensioning. In linear dimensioning, as in the name, we can set dimensions linearly. So we can dimension objects horizontally or vertically. We can't dimension an angular object here. For example, when I want to dimension this part, it will show me the horizontal dimension and not the real length. In order to do this, we use the aligned command to set a dimension so that we can learn the real length. To continue, we can use the angular feature to set the angle between two objects. I just need to enter the command and select which angles I want to dimension. Later, I can click a point to dimension them. If you would like, we can give some examples. In linear dimensioning, we first click this corner, and then this corner. Afterwards, it has set the object points. I select the distance I want by clicking a point and place the dimension arrow. In the same way, I can do the same thing here. We can see that there's a linear dimension arrow. We also have two dimension systems called radius and diameter. The radius, as you can see, is displayed with the R here. In the same way, the diameter command can be used to display the diameter of the object with this symbol. So what else do we have? Here we can display the arc length. For example, let's draw an arc on our screen. When we want to dimension the length of this arc out to out, we can use the arc length command. As you can see, it automatically showed the symbol on the object and displayed us the arc length. Another method is the ordinate feature. We can also call it coordinate. This command displays the distance from X. You can see here, this shows us the distance from the 0 point to here. It's 185 on X and 49.24 on Y. We can dimension our objects like this when we want to give the coordinates of a drawing. We can use the jogger feature to display any arc with a broken arrow. We have a dimension like this. Of course, when we do this with radius, why don't we do it? When we click it here, we can dimension it end to end. But if the center point is too far away outside the drawing, we can display it with a broken arrow on our technical drawing like this. Here, there's something we need to watch out for. When you activate the dimension command, the display arrows might be too big or too small. No need to worry there. We can go into dimension style settings to adjust it for our screen. As I said, it might be too small or too big on your screen. We can adjust them according to our screen. Finally, we have the quick dimension feature in the Annotate panel. When we activate quick dimension, when I hover over anywhere, it automatically detects the object, and if it's linear, it tells me it's linear. If it's angular, then it tells me, and if it has a radius, it shows us the radius method. Here, it automatically shows us the diameter. Quick dimension analyzes the object and shows us the most logical dimensioning methods. Of course, we usually choose our methods here and dimension it as such. because of technical drawing rules. We set our priorities and do linear, angular, radius, and such. We use each of the dimensioning methods to perform our actions. In this video, we told you about the dimensions in AutoCAD. We hope to see you in the next video. We will be learning about dimension styles.